Hey, everybody, welcome to Pink Shade. It's Thursday. Thursday's the day we talk about pop culture and Bravo. And I have a new friend here. It's comedian Lori Altermann. Lori is a funny comedian who talks about Bravo TV, pop culture, and she's like me and she's too old to give a fuck. So welcome, Lori.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor and a privilege.
Am I older than you?
No, we're the exact, I don't know if we were born the same day, but I'm, a little shy of 58.
Me too.
Yeah, but damn, we look good, Mary
Look
Payne.
at us.
Look at us. Girl.
Now, I have a question for you. Getting to be this age, I don't feel what I thought this age would be. Other than like, my hip and my knee and my back, and I feel pretty good. If you're a Libra, I'm going to die. Are you a Libra?
No, I am a true blue Scorpio.
Okay, well, I'm Libra Scorpio cusp. So that's right. We're bonding.
We're bonding right now in front of all these beautiful people.
You guys, if you're not watching on YouTube, please watch on YouTube. I was just telling Lori that I went to YouTube to download something WeTV sent me about their new show, Age Inappropriate. Then YouTube made me join Premium, which I paid $16, and then it won't let me have the download. So if anybody knows how I can get that download, will you please DM me? Because I'd like to have it. But no, it stays at YouTube. What's the point?
What's the point of any of it, Mary Payne? Any of it?
Okay, okay. You're right. All right. Here's what we're here to talk about. Now, on your Instagram, you're so funny and you talk about like what's happening in Bravo news and pop culture. So we have a lot of things in common. Now, some of the shows you like, I'm like, I don't know how you're watching it. So let's go through it. Let's go through it. Okay. First of all, Bravo in the news. Okay. So Ava Dash from In the City was seen kissing Kyle Cook.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, speaking of age difference, what's that age difference?
So Ava's coming in at a cool 26. Mm-hmm. Mr. Cook is 42, 43. So maybe they have another chance on another reality show, the age appropriate on We.
Yeah,
Or inappropriate. It's kind of inappropriate.
I think it's called Age Inappropriate.
Perfect.
It's not airing till August. Okay, so all right. Was this a drunken makeout or was this they're trying to launch something new? Ava's trying to get herself onto Summer House.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Fair question. So right now, Ava's one of the stars of In the City, which I think is the best reality TV show on Bravo TV.
No. Ava is
Next Gen.
Okay. Now listen, I don't even watch either one of these shows, but I was like, wait a minute. Did she jump over to In the City? Okay. Mm-mm. I don't watch either one, so I want to hear you talk about this. Okay.
So I interchange them because In the City and Next Gen NYC are shot in one of my favorite cities, New York, and they're just two really good shows. But Next Gen is that girl. It is checking all of the boxes that mommy needs for reality TV. And Ava Dash is one of its stars. Okay. Now, we know that Kyle Cook is one of the stars of Summer House. As we speak, Summer House is filming its 11th season in the Hamptons in a new house. And there's a lot of great Mary Payne crossovers, which I love. Ava Dash is one of those mini crossovers that we're going to be seeing on this season of Summer House. And was it a drunk hookup? I don't know. Maybe the first one we know of was the premiere of Next Gen, which wasn't too long ago. And we all know that Kyle Cook, after his glow up, is having a hot boy summer. So I don't think it's anything too deep. Kyle Cook's also canoodling with Sally Carson from my favorite reality TV show, Southern Charm. So I don't think it's that deep with Ava. Let's hope not, because she's younger than my daughters.
That's interesting, right? So I also love Southern Charm, and that leads me to a question that's way down my list, but we got to talk about it now. How did you get to interview Miss Pat and tell me everything?
Wow. So be careful what you wish for, because your heart might not be able to handle it. Patricia started following me on TikTok and became a fan of what I was doing because I was obsessed with Southern Charm. We just had this flirtation back and forth, met at BravoCon, and she really is like a mother to me, except I don't think she put me in the will.
Mm.
And we've planned on hanging at some point in Charleston. And that point came last month. I guess it was May, though, May, where I was able to go to Miss Patricia's home. And let me
Wow.
tell you something. It was spectacular. She's more beautiful in person. The house is incredible. We had the best time on and off camera getting to know each other. She's amazing. I love her to death. She has a new book out. It's funny as hell. It's inspirational. And I like to consider her family that I actually like.
Okay. I
Mhm.
love all that. I'm a huge Southern Charm fan because I'm Southern myself. I'm from
Same.
Mississippi.
I'm from Georgia.
I'm from Mississippi, girl.
Look at that,
I told you yesterday, I was like, I think we're going to be
baby.
friends. I think we're going to be friends. We got a lot in common. And I've always been kind of obsessed with her. And I just I love the caftan life. I aspire to
Funny
live
story.
the caftan life. Yes.
Listen to this shit.
Okay.
So I love caftans too. And I was about to go away on a trip. And I say to her off camera, this is too good to be true. I say, well, listen, I love your caftans, but I can't seem to like find anything even similar, like dupes or anything. And she says, I can reach out to Oscar. I'm like, how about a little lower than Oscar de la Renta? She goes, well,
Yeah.
also Dolce. I went, Miss
Mm-mm.
Pat, do you have a link on Amazon?
Do you, Target? Target?
I
Yeah.
mean, they're stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning. And she's 90 feet tall. She's thin. She looks, she's amazing. And so the caftans are a great look for her. But I won't be wearing an Oscar unless, Oscar, you're watching and you want a midlife funny girl to rock your stuff. I don't
Yeah.
think Oscar's looking for any promotion.
I don't think so, but
Mm-mm.
I will say Trina Turk makes some great caftans. Really good. Hmm. I had to be Miss Patricia in a skit one time, and I got a brown wig and I wore my Trina Turk caftan. I felt I nailed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you nailed it.
Uh,
If you were the dupe version. Yeah.
oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had like 5 minutes to prepare. I was like, somebody remind me of what her accent sounds like. I want to talk to y'all about the most important thing in my house, and it's my bed. Recently, I noticed my sheets were sort of slipping off the corners, and I was constantly fixing them before I got in the bed. And also, my pillows were not helping my neck. I was constantly flipping them and readjusting them. The bottom line, I was just not comfortable in my bed. And then I did a little research because, I'm a hashtag journalist. And what I found is that most people actually keep their bedding way longer than they need to. It slowly wears down, and you don't realize how much it's affecting your sleep until you finally replace it. And most people think they need a new mattress, but the biggest difference usually comes from replacing the thing that touches you every night, your sheets. And I don't think we had replaced our sheets since we built our house like 14 years ago, not even kidding. So we just upgraded our whole bed and the kids' beds to Bowl and Branch. Bowl and Branch makes everything that your bed needs. Their signature organic cotton sheets, the pillows, the blankets, and the comforters, all designed to be breathable, incredibly soft, and even they get better over time. All right, most people will start with the signature sheets, which I did, and then they end up getting two sets so you can just rotate them out when you do laundry, which is what I did. We also added a waffle blanket to all the beds, and now the beds just feel amazing. The moment you get into the bed, you notice the difference. It's just an immediate feeling of happiness when you snuggle in with your book at night. And now I'm thinking about replacing the sheets on my guest bed too. So when some of my podcast friends come to visit, or I guess my family, they'll also get the Bowl and Branch experience. In all seriousness, at this point in my life, I will only use Bowl and Branch sheets. In the words of Parker Posey in The White Lotus, at this age, I don't think I'm meant to live an uncomfortable life. And Bowl and Branch bedding has helped me with that goal. I mean, the softness of the sheets, the breathability, it's all worth it when I fall into bed tonight with my book. Sleep cooler this summer with Bowl and Branch during their annual summer event. For a limited time, get 20% off site-wide at bowlandbranch.com/pinkshade with code pinkshade. That's Bowl and Branch, BOLLANDBRANCH.com/pinkshade. Use code pinkshade to take 20% off. Bowlandbranch.com/pinkshade, code pinkshade. Exclusions apply. Y'all, sometimes when I go to put actual makeup on my face, I realize I have way too much stuff. And then I try some of the things I have and I think, okay, most of these products are not made for ladies of a certain age. And I end up looking like that crazy lady Sherry O'Terry played on SNL with the makeup all over her face. You know what I'm talking about? What a current reference, right? Okay. So ever since I started using Jones Road Miracle Balm, my routine is simplified and I don't look crazy. Miracle Balm has replaced several steps for me because you can use it as a highlighter, a bronzer, a blush, and a lip tint. It's a great product that goes on super easily, and I love it so much. I always have one thrown in my bag because you never know when you need a little something to make you look better. And they also have this new product I want to tell you about. It's the foundation stick. There are some times when you need a little more coverage, right? You have a date night or girls' night out. And if you don't want to go back to a full complicated makeup routine, and who does, the foundation stick is great. It delivers buildable, real coverage while feeling completely weightless on your skin. And I love that because I can't stand feeling like I have a layer of thick makeup on my face. The foundation stick is perfect. The finish is really natural, not too matte, not too dewy, and it's available in 30 shades to match a wide range of skin tones. Jones Road is a modern day makeup that's clean, strategic, and multifunctional for effortless routines. For a limited time, our listeners are getting a free full sass mascara on their first purchase when they use code PINKSHADE at checkout. Just head to jonesroadbeauty.com and use code PINKSHADE at checkout. After you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Okay. Now, I want to talk to you about this because you're kind of obsessed with it and I'm obsessed with it, which is Tom Sandoval, the girlfriend, and flipping the dad into the fire pit. I'm never going to get over it. Flipped an old man right into a fire pit. A lit fire pit. And she got arrested.
So
and she
upset.
got arrested.
So upset. So I was team Tom Sandoval.
Okay, hot take.
I love my Bravo celebrities. I'm rooting for almost all of them. I thought he was having somewhat of a redemption arc. I found his music to be brilliant. Touch in Public's one of my favorite of all times. I loved him on the Treasures. And when this happened, I was like, he's not going to come back from this. Sources say, well, I'll tell you this. When I was at BravoCon, I'm staying at the hotel. Obviously, they're all staying in, and it's late night. There's all this commotion. And some of us know the story. Tommy and the girl come in. They start really fighting. Lindsay Hubbard enters the chat, tries to break it up. They deny that it was any fighting or anything physical. Well, it has been for a while. He has reportedly been scared of her. He has been paying, allegedly, for both her and her dad to live. I don't know if that's true. And then they had this horrible altercation, which was caught, lucky for you and me, on closed circuit TV. And yes, did he push him purposely in a fire pit? According to my old eyes, no. I think that Tom went to the girlfriend and said, "Are you recording this?" He got a little close. Dad had some instinct to protect his daughter, went over, grabbed Tom by his little musical genius shoulders, and Tom turned, I think it was human instinct, and pushed him. He happened to fall in a lit fire pit. I don't think Tom and his ex are going to come back from this, and I don't think Tom is either.
It's really bad because people were like, hey, you know what would be fun? If we got all Sandoval and his girlfriend over there on the valley. And I'm like, okay, not now. Not now. No, I need Sheena and Brock on the valley ASAP. I just watched a video of Brock redoing his entire driveway and installing a movable black iron gate, like remote control. I was like, somebody give this man an HGTV show.
Yeah, so he doesn't do it for me.
He doesn't do it for me. I just think I just like Sheena, and I'm always rooting for Sheena.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Sheena. I'm not a huge Valley fan, although I absolutely adore Tom Schwartz. But the Valley to me are a bunch of older people who can only hang out if they're drunk. The storylines don't capture me, and I don't know. It's not. I don't know.
Listen, it's depressing, but it is what's happening in that time of life for a lot of people that are in that time frame. It gets rough. It gets rough
Yeah,
around the
I don't want to
time
see that. I want to see fabulous people doing fabulous things that I can't do.
Right. I understand. I love the Valley
Okay.
because I'm such a diehard day one Vanderpump Rules stan.
Hmm.
You can't shock me with a piece of trivia. Like I love it. And I've leaned right into the Valley, and I want only the best for the Valley. I gotta say, I'd like to see Jax back on the screen, not with Brittany, pretending that rehab helped him. That's what I'd like to see.
Oh, there's a few Bravo celebrities I never want to see again, and he is one of them.
Mm. I agree with that. I just think that I don't know who he would film with though. I guess Jason. Jason likes him.
Listen,
Um,
this is my first Valley. It's my first season, and I like
oh,
someone that I'm getting hell for, but I like me some Janet. Now,
I
I didn't
love
see last
Janet.
season. Oh,
I love
there you go.
Janet. Love
Okay.
Janet.
Like Janet.
She's guess what? Just like all of our Bravo shows that we watch, eventually the villain turns into the person that was telling the truth the whole time.
Most of the time, you're right. And
Yeah,
it did for her. I love Janet.
I love Janet too. I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
know who
This is
else I'm obsessed with on the Valley?
who?
Nia's little baby with the orange rooster hair. Look, I don't love
Adelaide.
babies or kids or people or plants or actually anything that's living. But this baby, something about this baby, I just want to.
Oh, I know. She's so cute. Danny and Nia have the son, Asher, and then they have the twins, and then they have this baby, Adelaide. The twins are on Suddenly Sheldon, Becoming Sheldon. What's the show? Young Sheldon.
Young Sheldon.
The twins are on that show. So those twins are supporting the whole family, basically.
Yes, they are. And listen, again, my first season of The Valley, this Danny.
Disgusting. Disgusting. I met him at BravoCon, and he was so hey, he was so smarmy. I was like, and I was just trying to like chat and ask a question, and then I was like, okay, bye. I gotta go. Let me go find Janet. Get out of here. Yeah.
Not surprising.
Didn't enjoy him. Okay. Ultimate Girls Trip, road trip is coming out in August. Some people are real like shitting on it, not excited about it. It's stupid. I was like, I can't fucking wait. I'm excited. Thoughts?
I'm an addict. Okay. So
Okay,
I am a junkie and I'm always going to go in for my fix. It may not get me off. It may not get me high, but I'm going to take a few licks.
Okay. That's a
I
good way
want
to look at it.
to work. I want it to work.
Me too.
Because
Bad.
you know what? I'm a bitter old lady and not much puts a smile on my face at this point, Mary Payne. And if it can, and I would appreciate it, but if it can't, I will make really big fun of it online.
Are we ever getting Ultimate Girls Trip Morocco? Is there any world that we're going to ever get to see this show?
I don't know.
Why can't they stream it? Why can't they say, if you really want it, you could pay $100 to watch it?
Well,
they would
say that.
They would make $1 million.
I've said that about a lot of things. I've said, why don't they pay per view some shit? Take behind the scenes and lost footage of the Summer House reunion, pay per view it. I would give a long for some of this stuff that never airs. Now, what I'm thrilled about, Mary Payne, is although, and I think it was a big mistake, they canceled, Ladies of London. They're bringing back the other one, and
I'm devastated. I'm devastated about Ladies. Devastated.
But this may be good. I'm excited.
So this is Real Housewives of London. And
it was on Hey You. And July 14th, I think we're going to have it on Bravo.
Okay, so what's already aired in London, we're going to get on. So they've already seen it, and now we're going to get it.
Well, it's not even just London. It's Hey You, which I could never get my head around to work. Again, old and can't figure out technology. I tried to watch it, but now we can.
Okay, so this is going to be Real Housewives of London that already aired over there, season 1. And now we're going to get it because maybe the season 2 they'll air simultaneously.
Well, because I think they thought, this Bravo team, listen, this is what we already have. This is gold. We don't need these. I don't know. But again, I'm an addict, so I'm going to take a bite of that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it. I mean, there's no question. I'll watch it, but I guess I just don't even understand. I mean, I'm still going to watch it.
Yeah,
So I
just
don't
watch
understand
it.
the logistics of it. So you're telling me we've got Ultimate Girls Trip, OC, and this London show all coming out
Oh
around the same
yeah,
time?
it's a good time to be alive. I know.
Um, and then we'll have,
And what I would tell you is this next gen NYC, it's good stuff. So all of that makes me happy. And I'm also a big fan and real friendly with, and maybe going to hang with the cast of McBee Dynasty. Do you go down to Missouri and do you watch the McBee Dynasty, Mary Payne?
I don't.
Okay.
And I know that it's good and that there's lots and what I love about a show is when then it goes into the real world and it gets real messy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a la Tom Sandoval. That's what I enjoy. Um, if I ever have an extra like 12 hours,
Uh-huh.
I know that I can watch it. But or my joke always is if I have a major surgery or end up in the
Mm-hmm.
hospital, I'll have time, and
Yeah.
that will be one of the shows. But because I cover so much other stuff, I cover so much 90 Day Fiance and all this stuff, and I have to write turn by turn notes, not
Uh-huh.
just general chatting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd never have time to pick up a new show. Although last night I found myself with like a few hours and I watched the Netflix documentary. I'm just so like months behind, but I watched Bring Me the Beauties about this guy who was like a model and started a
Mm-hmm.
cult and said he was an
Mm-hmm.
alien.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch that? That was
Yeah.
weird.
So I love cults.
Me too. Very
I
into
mean,
cult.
love them and have been trying to start one
Mm.
and have a friend that I found out was in one. I'm actually going to be on her podcast when I'm in LA next week. Whitney Yulin. To me, a good cult documentary is better than
Other
I
things.
tell my husband. I mean, a good. Have you watched Gloryville?
Okay, so Gloryville, whatever popped up, and I go,
Oh,
okay,
oh,
I
oh.
know that one's a little more recent. So let me go back to one I missed, which is the Bring Me the Beauties. So I'm writing this down. Gloryville, I need some.
Oh. And then there's so many like legs from that you can like watch different documentaries about I love a cult. I think they get such a bad rap.
What's your favorite cult?
I loved she had a blue face. Uh
Mother God.
Mother God. Oh,
She had a blue face.
damn.
She had a blue
That was so
body.
good. So
Um,
good.
Mother God was good.
Oh.
It's a toss up for me between Nexium and the Rajneeshis in Wild Wild Country.
So my problem with Nexium is the grainy way it was shot, and it was kind of old, and there was something about the way they filmed it, if I'm being picky about my cult docus.
Not
But I love
Nexi.
Nexium. I love me some Nexium.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just enjoyed Wild Wild Country because of the naked dancing and screaming that they would do.
Mary Payne.
I just thought I was like, because it was the 60s, 70s, and they were like, we're all just gonna get naked
Mhm.
and woo. I thought that was crazy. And then I loved the chopped up beavers in the city water.
Adorable.
I mean, if you
Just
want to take down a city, chop
let's
up some
yeah. Chop
beavers.
up.
Or I believe they sprinkled like a little anthrax on their salad bar
Mm,
at the Ponderosa.
God. Now, speaking of cults,
Mhm.
do you Plathville? You do, right?
Okay, Lori, this is going to be now. That's it. Now we can't talk about anything else.
Okay.
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 Because besides Vanderpump Rules, I'm an expert on Plathville. I'm currently in my third rewatch.
Jeez.
So I watched it all the way through as people do as it was on. And then I just, for funsies, would just, like a lot of people just put on a Housewives, I just put on a Plathville.
Okay.
Okay, so now on my paid feed, I'm doing a rewatch with one of my co-hosts, Keisha. Now, Keisha is Black, and she has named, when we discuss it, she calls it Whitey Wednesday
Mm.
because she's never seen so many white people like with such emotional problems all in one group at a time, and it's upsetting. So I'm in my third rewatch. We're on season 4 now,
Mhm.
and what is so crazy is that if you go back and watch it and you kind of forget, like, oh, forgot about Max. Remember Max? And remember he like
I
banged an
don't
old
forget
lady at
about
a
any of it. It's always running in my head, Mary Payne.
And then as we're watching it, Keisha's like, are we ever going to find out like what Max did? I go, God, I can't fucking remember, but we'll find out
No.
next week. And it's sort of like she says, I don't want, even though he puts out some sort of scathing video about her and her family, she's like, I don't want to say exactly what he did. And I was like, why? At this point, why? I think he got like a hand job from a 50-year-old lady. I think.
Are you accusing me of something?
Not with Max, with Micah, maybe. Micah, sure.
Old Micah. Before the nose.
I got to say, new Micah's hot too because he's a little dirty and I like him a little dirty.
He is. And he's not effing with this family.
Nope. He said, I am contractually obligated to be on 2 episodes and I will be on 2 episodes.
You know, I had Olivia on.
I've had Olivia on. Listen, I'll one up you.
Good. She's good.
I'll one up you. I've had lunch with Olivia. She lives where I live in DC. And so we met at a place in Alexandria where I live and we had lunch because I've had them on together twice. I've had her on 3 or 4 times. And I'm trying to get her on to talk about this rewatch because her thing now is
doing anything.
She'll say flat out, I will talk to you up to season 7 because that was my lived experience. I won't talk about season 8. And I'm like, fine, I want to talk about season 4. And she's like, we've already talked about season 4. I was like, let's talk about it again. So Keisha's just dying to have her on because Keisha's like, not obviously that, but Keisha had a similar family experience where she was sort of shunned from a family. And she just sort of wants to like kind of dig in. Yeah, dig in. But Olivia's traveling the world. She's doing her thing. She's got like travel groups and
she's still with the guy?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I like that.
Well, that's last time I talked to her. She was still with the guy and they live in Arlington and he's got a wonderful family that's not trying to change her or tell her what toothpaste to use. And that's good.
This season was strange for me, Mary Payne, because I was like reporting on it and hating on them and annoyed. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if it's menopause or just not enough sleep or oxygen to my brain. I started to have feelings for them.
Which ones?
Whole family.
No.
Yeah. So it happened. No. It happened when?
No, Kim got you through the TV. Kim did something to you through the TV. That like she did. I don't because
did the dead kid she ran over and the therapy.
Nope. So that's all performative.
This is why this is a good cult documentary because I'm on the outside. You don't buy it.
No, because remember what Lydia said on that podcast she went on, the Duggar podcast, or just remember what she said. Now, they brought it up on camera to shame her. Now, Lydia is a creation of Kim. Kim created Lydia. But then when Kim decided she want to have some margaritas and a skort, now Lydia is a problem.
True.
So, and what Olivia said to me, because I said to Olivia, like, whatever the season was, I said, I don't understand how she was so horrible to Mariah all these years. And now she's like, Mariah is the only one that understands me. And she goes, because she uses whatever child is good for her at that time. And that's what she's doing right now with Ethan, with Isaac. They pump her up. So she's using them and she's against Lydia because Lydia's not buying her bullshit anymore.
Am I a Plath?
I'm concerned. You could dye that hair blonde and move right in. Yeah.
I don't know.
I
felt like when Lydia's husband, Zach, was acting up, I felt protective of them.
Okay.
Is that fair, Mary Payne?
That's fair. But let me tell you this. Last season, we felt terrible for Zach for the way he was treated. I'll even play you something that's on my soundboard over here that will give you. Oh my
God, I love Plath audio.
Okay, Plath audio.
Do I need to go to Cairo?
Go to Cairo. Okay, here we go. Here's something you'll really like. Let me see. Pull it up. It's Ethan. Oh, where is it? Okay, here it is.
God, is he a sicko?
One thing that I have hesitation of is I think he's gay.
I think he's gay. So they treated Zach terribly.
Horribly.
And we find out later that the night before the wedding, after Ethan said, "Are you gay? Do you like women? How come you don't stick it in?" And then poor Mike is like, gay people are great. I don't understand the problem with gay people." And so after that, they pulled Lydia to a porch,
Mm-hmm.
made him stay inside,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole family, not Barry, but Kim and Ethan and whoever else, like verbally
Yeah.
attacked her.
Yeah.
The night before her wedding.
They did. It was the worst night of her life.
Worst night of her life. So she gets married the next day. So I did a screen recording of her singing at her own wedding and sent it to Olivia and said, no, actually, she said it on my show. I had her on my show. I said, have you ever seen somebody sing at their own wedding? And she said, yes, because Hosanna did it at her wedding.
Whoa. Now, remind the pretty people who Hosanna is.
Hosanna, R.I.P., never to be seen after the first episode, because Olivia said that Hosanna wanted the entire show to be about her and her husband. And when the production came in and realized the real story here was Ethan and Olivia, Hosanna said, I will not be a part of it. I'm moving to Ohio.
Should we be boots on the ground in Ohio, me and you?
Somebody's got to get with that girl. She was at Lydia's wedding, blurred out.
What kind of pie does she like? Maybe I'll send her a pie. I'm a sucker for a pie.
Apple.
Hot apple with
ice cream.
I think not whipped cream. I think, vanilla ice cream.
She's basic. Now, she was not allowed to have sugar growing up.
Oh my God. And now Kim.
She missed that train. She missed the sugar train.
You don't buy, what was her name? Dr. Tanya? Am I that good? The therapist.
Dr. Ty.
I'm not that good. You're better.
T.
You don't buy those sessions.
Oh, I buy it. Yeah, I understand. Listen, she's sad. This is a terrible thing that happened. She traumatized.
She ran over her own child. Now, she has a lot of them, to be fair, but you don't get over that.
There's two situations I feel for Kim. That one.
And having to sleep with Barry? And Ken.
Well, the Ken is KK Ken.
How do you wake up next to Ken? That can't be a nice morning.
Ken says, I got some slave memorabilia to sell you. You're a liberal.
Olivia told me about that.
It's terrible.
Guys gotta make
the second thing I feel bad for her about, there's two. That, of course, is a terrible tragedy. You make fun of it. There's nothing to joke about it. It's awful. The other thing is in season 7, when Barry comes over to her house that she had no business renting, and he comes over and she's like, listen, you're not giving me half the money. I'm trying to pay for this. And I'm a part-time server at the Giorgio's. And I'm going to need some money. And he goes, yeah, that's tough. It's rough. Yeah. It's too bad for you. Let me tell you something else I have at the ready that you will really appreciate. And this is something that I just have on my desktop. And let's see if I can pull it up quickly. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Just as a never forget. This is never forget. Just never forget.
Okay. Listen.
I'm telling you, never forget.
Listen.
Okay. That was her mugshot if you're not watching on YouTube.
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
You run over your child, God forbid.
Uh-huh.
You might become an alcoholic and drive drunk.
12 years later?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If you never got help and you had 50 other kids and you had to bang Barry?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, my co-host for this current season was Kimberly of A Date with Dateline, my friend, and she felt herself having the tinglies in her nether regions for Barry.
What?
It's true.
I would rather bang Kim. I would.
Oh my God.
Did she get the tinglies when she saw Bicep Barry in the sauna with Zach? Is that when she was like, I gotta have me some of that?
It was at boot camp, and when he Plath Daddy. She had the tinglies for Plath Daddy. She did. She admitted it.
I appreciate that she was honest.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had crushes on Let me think of the craziest crush I've had on a reality TV person. Where I'm
I
like,
used
what?
to be so hot for Jax, like season one.
You have a
Vanderpump.
Jax thing. Oh,
And it
no,
was
no judgment. I'm
listen, no,
listening.
and I met him and he was horrible to me. I mean, as you would expect. But so probably that's why I liked him. But
Who am I? That's it's an unpopular thing.
it's gonna have to be like Barry Plath level to compete.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go through a few.
Okay.
This is not, it's not even close, but he's definitely not the most popular person, but I love me some Craig Conover. And you know what? I like him when he's heated.
Me too.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he's generally hot, but
I mean, it's not very Plath level, but not everybody. And when I talk to the rest of the cast of Southern Charm, they're like, "You're wrong. You're crazy." I'm like, wait,
no, he's hot. I like
who
when
is
he's
so?
I like when he's sweaty and Adderalled up and like real mad.
Oh my God! And he is
Yeah.
just. I don't love him per se when he's sewing.
Me either. I like a bad boy.
Wait, what's the show? What are the shows on? And someone that is just so repulsive.
Let me tell you what. Are you into any of the Real Housewives of Rhode Island husbands? Because there were some uggos on there, in my opinion.
I can't stomach that show.
Why? Rhode
Tell
Island.
you why. It's the same reason I don't F with Real Housewives of New Jersey. Mary Payne, I do not want to watch TV to see houses that are gross, fashion that's cheesy, fights that are stupid. It's just,
Well,
I want to
you
be
just
swept away in Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Or Orange, but their accents make me nuts. I find it below my pay grade.
Really? So you don't want a cracker?
No, I don't want a cracker, and I don't care about Selma. No.
Okay, that's a hot take because
And I definitely don't want to F any of the men on there.
No. None are cute. The only one that's kind of cute is Joellen's husband.
I don't mind her.
I like her. I like her a lot because
I don't mind her.
She's bringing the receipts. I like a girl that goes through a court document.
The rest of them, whatever. Do you like New Jersey? I can't stand New Jersey.
I'm not a Teresa fan. I don't get it.
She is one person that I was just offered to be on my show. I said never.
Really?
Can't stand her.
Well, bravo. You can reach out to me because I'll take anybody.
There you go.
Okay. Also, OC. How do you feel about OC? Because you talk about cheap outfits and terrible houses. You can't.
Okay. Well, you can't compare it to. First of all, I have a California thing and a real love for it. And it is familiar and it feels old to me and nostalgic. And they do go to some fancy places and the fashion sometimes work. I like OC. I'm ready for it.
I like Vicky, and I know that's an unpopular opinion.
No, she's a staple. I get it.
She's nice. Yeah. Okay, here's another thing I want to talk to you about. Mackenzie Shrilla.
Do you see her latest fashion mugshot?
No, God bless.
Yesterday, she took a present selfie. By the way, her lips are fuller than ours. I don't know how. She has a sunburn. Her hair looks better than mine.
Is it a filter?
No, it's so messed up.
She's having a great time in prison. She's thriving.
Is. I keep making these videos that she's like summer camp, study abroad. She's so not in prison. And if you ever, I don't know if you have kids, but if you've ever felt like a horrible parent.
I mean, daily, I feel like a horrible parent.
Well, there you go. Just compared to Mrs. Shrilla.
When I listen to those jail calls and her mom is like, oh my gosh, so what are you doing now? You're going to the yard? That's going to be so fun. Tell Susie Q and Big Bertha I said hi. Girl, what are you doing? Like, and then she's like, Mom, can you call the prison and tell them that like my mattress is so hard? Like, God, Mom. And her mom's like, no, you're an adult in prison. I can't call them and tell you. I mean, she doesn't understand that she's in prison for a very long time.
Can you imagine the families of the two people she unalived?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's despicable.
Listen, you guys, if people watch The Crash, there's so much more to listen to. You can listen to Annie Elise's podcast. Seriously, she's got a lot of the stuff on there. I did not know until I listened to that podcast that you could just go on YouTube and listen to all the jail calls that you want.
It's a thing.
Wow.
I have a lot on my pages too of me reacting to them.
And just her like, God, Mom, I was trying
I'll
to
tell
get
you
some
who's
lip
just
gloss.
as adorable.
Who?
And her mom's just as adorable. Taylor Parker.
Okay. So I saw that you posted Taylor Parker's prison calls. Okay. Taylor Parker is the girl from Maternal Instinct that cut a baby out of somebody's stomach, killing the mother and the baby.
Pretending she was pregnant with the baby.
Right. I mean, I can't even like get to that part of the story because of the just full on knife murder of two people that she committed. So she, from our understanding, was on bad terms with her mother. But now you're saying, and I hadn't seen this, I saw this on your page, that she and her mom are doing prison calls and her mom's like, my girl Taylor is like no biggie. She killed 2 people.
There's no shortage of bad parents. It's not even bad parents, of sick parents that have sick kids. And yes, the mother's angry because Taylor's not going to be able to wear makeup in court. And they're going to look at her as she isn't polished and shined up. And that's going to be the make or break for her prison sentence for taking her friend's baby out of her stomach.
With a knife, just in the kitchen. I'm going to perform a C-section. Lay down. Horrible, horrible, horrible for that family to have to hear any of that. Now, my sisters were here with me at the beach a couple of weeks ago, and for 3 nights, we watched 3 documentaries, and I told them the theme is going to be, and then I almost said it, and I said, no, I'll let you figure out the theme. So we watched Maternal Instinct, The Crash, and then we watched Unknown Caller, Unknown Number, the catfish, high school catfish.
Good one, Mary Payne.
So we watched all 3. Because I was going to say that the theme is obviously bad moms, right? Because me and my sisters were like, we're great moms. So I didn't say it though, because I didn't want them on the catfish one to put together mom, that they would put it together. So I've now watched that thing 3 times because I made my other friends watch it when they were here. And my one friend within 5 minutes was like, oh, it's that lady with the teeth. I was like, damn it, you ruined it for everybody. But my sisters didn't figure it out till close to the end. They were like, wait a minute, is that the mom doing that? I was like, does it make you feel good about being a mom? You're killing it. We're killing it.
Well, killing it or not.
That was a bad choice of words. Okay, so Taylor from Maternal Instinct. Okay, where are you hearing these prison calls? Because I need to find those.
You can just Google it. They're everywhere.
Okay.
You can download it from any of the platforms. And my reactions are really in real time. I'm really hearing it for the first time.
Okay, good. All right, next question. Taylor Frankie Paul. So you watched All the Mormon Wives, yes, I assume.
Yes, and I'm friendly, close with Taylor's mom. She's been on my show a few times, and maybe we're working on Taylor coming on my show.
Lori, I'm dead. Really?
I know. I'm a huge. I am rude.
Okay, I lost Lori, but she's going to come back. So let's just wait. Lori, I lost you. If you can hear me, I can't hear you or see you. Okay, now she's gone. Okay, come back in. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
I know. Now you were right telling me we're still recording. Okay, so you're a huge Taylor Frankie Paul fan. Let's
rooting for Taylor Frankie Paul because I know so much about her history, her life. I like her accountability. I like her vulnerability, and I like that she keeps it real. And her mom's amazing. She gets a lot of shit.
Yeah. I think she got a lot of shit because she kind of came onto season 2 with like new face, new hair, new like, and God bless as ladies of a certain age. Like, give me the name of your doctor. Like, I'm dying. Yes.
Yeah, I don't hate people for looking better. I actually wish more people did look better that I have to look at. I'm more offended when people are walking around with a wonky face.
So I covered that show, Sold on SLC, and she was on it. Now, I interviewed a couple of the main cast members. That show I felt like should have gotten a second season chance.
Yeah.
It was not, it wasn't a bad show. It was pretty good. It was, speaking of gorgeous homes, gorgeous
Yes.
scenery, gorgeous people. It was very different. I thought it needed just one more season chance. But anyway, I interviewed a couple of the cast members and I was fascinated that Taylor's mom was on there. Then after the show was canceled, they're like, and also Dakota works at that same place. I was like, huh? That ain't good, because I can't imagine Taylor's mom was like friendly with Dakota
She tries to be still. She tries to keep it
for the kids,
peaceful. Yeah.
right?
Tough position.
I'm rooting for Taylor. She is one of those people that, and I don't really think a lot of people are like lover or hater. I don't think a lot of people are hater. I think people are really rooting for her. And I think that what most people, and this is just me from I don't know the family or anything, an outsider point of view, and not even a Bachelorette fan, is people just want her to take a social media break.
Yes.
And I'm sure her mother does as well, because if she could do that, I understand that it eats into her income. I get that. But I think, how much money do you need? I think you should take a 6-month social media break and
reset. Have a redemption arc, get your shit together. Then they put out The Bachelor. Yeah, I don't think that Taylor listens to PR or advice very well.
Yeah, obviously. I was glad to watch because I'm a court junkie as well. I watched all the proceedings, and I was glad that when they said, both of you need to equally stay away from each other, which is good, because I think that I do like that she's sort of saying, like, now I'm on a mission to help women that are victims of DV. And I want to and that's great. I think it's wonderful to sort of pour yourself into a platform. But I think she herself, from what we see in social media, needs some healing before she can do that.
100%.
That's a downer. Let's see what we can talk about that's not so upsetting. Do you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta?
One of my favorites.
Okay. Okay. Do you love Pinky? I love Pinky.
Love
Pinky. I love looking at her cute face every week.
Adorable. My favorite housewife, top 3, Phaedra.
She's a star. And it's like, if Portia can forgive her for saying that somebody got locked in Candy's basement, I can't even remember now. All is forgiven. And
I do love Portia.
How could you not? She's so funny. And that Z-Way interview clips that are going around of Portia, it just shows how quick Portia is to hang with somebody like that.
So funny. I love this season.
I love Portia's. I love her journey into this dating this Sway lady. And is she using Sway for her private jet? I don't know. I don't care. Do it.
Why not?
Go for it, girl.
These ladies work their asses off, by the way. People don't really realize. It seems like all just glitz and glamour. It's hard work. They always have these side hustle businesses. And so if you are with a person to get a ride on a private jet, whatever.
In the words of Lala, BJ for a PJ.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Who amongst? Okay. So Angela Oakley, 10 out of 10.
She's good TV.
I'm tired of them talking about her feet. Like, okay, we get it. She's got big feet.
You know what they do on this show that they get away with? It's a lot of body shaming, but they make it so funny.
The minute somebody says, like, I don't like the way you handed me that salt, and now we're going to have a conversation, it's like, well, your eyebrows need to hunt for conversation, because you're like,
funny though. I mean, listen, I'm an old lady, so are you. Back in the day, everyone wasn't so nervous and sensitive and PC. It's funny. They're entertainers. They know what they're doing.
What are your thoughts on Kelly? Because I loved Kelly last season, and this season, I was upset about the white T-shirt in the confessional. What are you doing? I don't care if it's Oscar de la Renta. It's a white T-shirt dress and it's not cute. I'm mad about that. I don't like her as much this season and I hate when I turn on somebody.
Well, we're not turning, Mary Payne. We're just turning down.
Okay.
So you have friends like that. You have family like you're like, all right, I'm just not feeling you. I'm not ready to cancel you. But I don't care when she comes on screen.
Okay. Shamia was so excited when she was on. And let me talk about, you want to talk about wealth. I like to look at,
Oh,
love to see some wealth, like some
yeah,
HVAC
that's not Rhode
wealth.
Island, my friend.
HVAC wealth.
Yeah.
I love it. But I think she's doing too much.
She is.
Too
She is.
much.
I'd like to, I don't want to turn her down, but I don't see her. I want her to turn down a little.
Yeah.
Tell you who I don't miss, who I can't stand.
Don't say it.
Candy. Ugh.
Oh my God, I thought you were going to say Nene and then we weren't
No,
friends anymore.
how
No.
dare you?
Yeah. Okay. I was like, don't say Nene.
Candy.
Candy. That's also some wealth that I enjoy, but I felt like it was all, she was, because she's such a professional. She's halfway to an EGOT. I think that
Professional making sex toys.
that's fine. Do what you got to do on the side. Like you said, they all have side hustles.
You know, her
But-
daughter is one of the stars of Next Gen.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I felt she was her whole life was very produced for the cameras and we weren't seeing the real, what was happening there.
Yeah, I don't miss her. Definitely don't miss Todd.
Nobody misses Todd.
Oof. Do you know I heard rumors that him and Cynthia's ex and some other loser are going to have their own show? That I won't watch. I mean, maybe I'll watch clips.
Where's that going to air on YouTube? And then I'm going to download it for $15 and not know where it is.
You will. I know you. You will.
Yeah, no, Cynthia, I will say she was on Watch What Happens Live and Andy was like, oh, you're just redefining this role of friend of, you're killing it. She was like, yeah, you wouldn't have a season without me. Like I'm bringing everybody together. I was like,
true.
I love the confidence.
True.
I love Cynthia Bailey.
Gorgeous.
I love how she's still like Lake Bailey. She calls it Lake
I
Bailey.
love that house. And what about her pod with Crystal?
I only see the clips. I
Okay.
don't listen. I don't seek it out. I like Crystal and I kind of wish she was on Beverly Hills still.
There's talk.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's your source?
I would have to kill you.
You can't find me. I'm in North Carolina right now.
I'd find Jax and do it to him. Oh no, that would kill you.
I would be sad. No, here's the thing about Jax. I want everybody to understand. When he first came on our screens, I was so hot for him. Back when I still had like hormones and things going through my body, and I still felt that way. I was so hot for him. Now I do understand he's a horrible, narcissistic, compulsive liar, bad person. Bad person.
I'm not judging you. I mean, I am up
it.
here, but I'm not outwardly judging.
Current day Jax, I'm not hot for. He's too roided out, too sweaty, too puffy. But season 1 Jax, before all the nose jobs and all the, issues.
Yeah.
I was into him.
Okay. Fair. I used to have a huge physical crush on Tom Schwartz.
Yeah.
I don't have a physical crush on him anymore though.
He's a very attractive man.
Yeah.
Even with the bad
I don't want to. Yeah.
What do you think about Kiana, the girlfriend?
I think they're really happy. And I think that they're good for each other.
I think he has to date a 26-year-old.
100%.
He can't date a 40-year-old. That wouldn't
Kyle
work.
Cook shouldn't, but Tom does. It checks. It makes sense in my little brain.
Is Kyle Cook going to get a new girlfriend and bring the girl to Summer House and immediately have a baby?
No.
Okay, because I don't fuck with Summer House, but I just know
That's
everything.
fine.
But
That's
I just
fine.
know everything about it.
My relationship with Summer House, it was last year. It was a cold winter in Philadelphia where I live.
Yeah.
The fans and followers were calling me a poser, a fraud. They said, you haven't watched.
Right.
So I sat my butt down for a weekend, didn't move, watched every season, every reunion, Winter House. Lucky for me, I did that because it became, and I did the same thing recently with my favorite Real Housewives series, Married to Medicine.
Okay. I'm going to tell you that when we were at BravoCon, we met one of the Married to Medicine stars. Gorgeous. She was talking to us because nobody was speaking to her. So we just started talking with her. And I was like, okay, she's on Married to Medicine. She's a very good looking husband. She's a doctor. He's a doctor. They're young.
Oh, I know who it
And
is. I know who it is.
and she said at some point, she goes, I've got to go be on a panel. Should I keep this dress on or should I change? And I go, you should change because people have taken pictures of you in this dress. So you should change. She goes, but let me show you the dress. She shows it. And I go, ooh, I don't know if that dress you're showing me is a sit down dress because you got to think about it. And she's like, yeah, you're right. We talked for like 10
Doctor.
minutes.
Do you want to know that at BravoCon, it was before I
remember her
watched
name.
Married to Medicine,
Yes.
and they were like all around me. And one of them said, "You going to come to the panel?" And I'm thinking, I'm not going to your dumb panel. I don't watch that dumb show. It's my favorite series. It's my favorite franchise.
I went to the Gen X NYC, whatever that next gen. I went to that panel because Ben and Ronnie were hosting it and they're my friends. And so I was like, I'll support. And even though I don't watch the show, but I was fascinated by that Charlie guy. And I was like, he's a Bitcoin dude that was maybe involved in like the abuse of this other Bitcoin dude in New York City. And yet he's still on the show.
Listen, run, don't walk to watch it. Charlie Secor is the villain on the show that you love to hate.
Okay, but I don't love him. I just love to hate him.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, if you have some love for Jax.
It's true. That's true. But you know, I also feel like with these two new shows, In the City and Next Gen, In the City, I don't think it's going to last. So I'm not giving it my attention. But
I respectfully disagree.
Okay, the Next Gen, I feel like is going to last, and probably I'm going to have to get on board before the next BravoCon.
Just do it. You have a whole other year and a half.
Okay. All right. Maybe I will. I did watch the first few episodes. And once that girl said that she doesn't wash her hands after use of the bathroom, I was like, I'm out. I'm out.
Now she has a boyfriend, Mary Payne, who is just as dirty and also doesn't wash his hands.
But why don't they wash their hands? This is not good parenting. See, we're great parents again.
They probably get sick a hell of a lot less than my kids did. I had my kids bathing in hydrogen peroxide and Clorox.
There's not any. I mean, my kids will come to dinner. I go, did you wash your hands? They're like, no. I'm like,
aren't your kids like fully grown?
Yes. But yes, 23 and 21.
Okay, helicopter, Helen.
Well, I mean, I'm like, this one's been at a moving job all day, and this one works with dogs. I'm like, wash your hands. You're disgusting.
Fair. Okay,
you're disgusting. And they're like, we're going to use a
desk
fork.
Jobs. Yeah. So
God bless. I wish for a desk job. Okay. Tell everybody where they can find all your content and all your amazing interviews and all these people that you're getting. Tell everybody.
So I have a podcast called Fan or Fanatic Podcast.
Perfect.
I am on YouTube and all streaming platforms. And my content you can also follow on the old TikTok and Instagram.
What's your name on the TikTok and the Instagram?
It's Lori Altermann.
2 N's.
Yeah, 2 N's.
2
yeah,
N's.
I could afford 2 N's, Mary Payne. That's right.
Ooh.
Same price.
So since you're on YouTube, like I am, you've got a YouTube channel. So everybody should follow my channel and your channel.
Yeah.
But yet we still don't understand where the download went. And I paid $15.
I love when people ask for my stats. I'm like, let me pay a younger person to look. We're just on camera. We're on camera, Mary Payne. We can't get the behind, the technical.
Talent. Just the talent.
Yeah.
Just the talent. I'm just here to be a pretty old face.
Yeah.
I have to ask Ingrid, my producer. I'll say, hey, somebody asked me what my stats are on YouTube. She's like, oh, they're really good. And let them know that your retain rate and your open rate and your referral rate. I go, don't. Nobody knows what you're talking about. Nobody knows what you're talking about. And by nobody, I mean me. Because I don't know what the fuck she's talking about ever. All right. Thank you very much. And I'm glad that we're new friends.
Where are you in North Carolina?
I'm right now at Bald Head Island.
Oh, I know Bald Head. I'm from Atlanta.
You guys, she knows about Bald Head.
Of course I know. That's really nice. Guys, that's nice.
Don't tell anybody.
I just did.